Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aliyuddin Shaheen. This is a commentary of my new device called the INFINUM dock. The screen you see in front of you right now is on the bottom corner, middle corner. You can see a cable running out that is meant for your phone, that has a keyboard, and onto the left is a power bank. Now, ideally, this is a really rough prototype, or I prefer to call it a proof of concept, to showcase that the technology is there and the product is viable and very much doable in a very processable time. I'm not inventing a new technology or a new software. More so, what's inside there is just a Frankenstein of parts. As you see over here, I'm plugging in my day-to-day phone to the device. The moment my phone is connected, it switches into desktop mode. This desktop mode is very common with almost all phone manufacturers come with Android. As you see right here, my phone has switched into a touchpad, which enables a mouse, and right now I'm enabling Bluetooth, double checking that it's working, because that's how the keyboard is connected. Ideally, once the device is developed, it will be implemented in there. So this is I would say the home screen, your app drawer, where you have most of your applications running. First off, I want to take you through my Gmail and how Gmail works. It really looks a lot like your day-to-day laptop, where you have your email on the side and you have your content on the right-hand side. Now, most developers do assign for desktop mode, and this is a disclaimer. Most of the apps will work in desktop mode, but they won't work optimally, or not in the best way they could, as you can see right here. So this is Chrome working, and you're just reading an article and using two fingers, as you can see me doing with it right now. And there's the top X button up there, and you can always push up your mouse to show the toolbar and take it X out anything you want. Right now I'm going through YouTube, just clicking on any random video I see. Of course, gotta go through the ad first. Just going through all the other videos, like, see, this desktop application would need to be adjusted a little bit, seem a little bit more like a laptop. Now, as I said, the apps are not perfect. You can see right here, the FPS did increase a little bit, the frames per second. You're getting a much better video quality than you were getting before that blackout. Here's me putting into full screen mode, exiting full screen mode and the application entirely. Now let's go into some specific applications. Stocks, writing your essay. So here I go, creating a new document. And my phone keyboard automatically lit on. However, I don't want to do that. I want to enable the keyboard to showcase you the proof of concept I was running for. So I'm just typing anything random for now. What's interesting, that right now, as you can see, I'm using shortcuts, Control A, Control C, Control V, Control V, adjusting the text letters, Control I, italicize, underline, bold. Those are all keyboard shortcuts that are already enabled within it. Now I'm going to go to Google Sheets so I can showcase you that, hey, this is not only a device, it's a very productive oriented device, as much as your phone is. So we press, say, the number 5 plus 6. We go ahead and plug in a formula in there. So it's 5. Oh, missed a cube. 5 plus 6. Enter gives us 11. So it's very detail oriented, and anything your phone can do, this device can do. It's basically eating off your phone. However, you wouldn't do these on your phone. You wouldn't type out an essay on your phone. You wouldn't fill out a Google Sheet on your phone. That's the whole idea of this device. Facebook is very well developed, very well integrated, as you can see over here, scrolling through Facebook, everything is well oriented. You have all the tabs for it, just as you would normally have. And then you would, going back, showcasing some more applications. Slides was very big. I really want slides to work, because I feel like if it's oriented for students, and if all the applications can work for students, it'll be a very good sign for the business moving forward. Google Slides is a little bit not like PowerPoint, so it's just showcasing that all the buttons are on there. Everything is working functionally. Once you press play, you present on this device, and the application starts presenting. click on the video. There was a video, it didn't work out, and you're just going through all the applications. And of course, you still have your navigation buttons on the bottom right screen, so if you ever an app is not giving you the right results, the navigation bar is right there to help you. What's happening here is, let me go through and show you how you can open up dual applications at one time. Here's some Amazon shopping, and as you watch as I scroll how applications react differently to this, what is happening here is that my phone is projecting onto the screen while being connected to a keyboard, a battery, and external storage. So that's what my phone is doing right now. It's the processor, the middleman of it all. And you can look through buy now, add to cart. My Wi-Fi isn't the best at this location, so the images are not loading as quick as they can. And that's also something I'd like to showcase. Once this device is developed and working correctly, you can take this anywhere, because your phones can always rely on your phone provider's internet access. So anywhere you have internet access on your phone, you essentially have it on a laptop now, which till today are still very, very expensive result to try to imitate. You have to pay upwards $1,200, maybe even $1,300 to get a laptop with some network capability around the world. Going through here, I'm going to show you photo editing software. Now, photo editing software could use a little more upgrades to what it's currently experiencing right now. However, with what we have now, it is definitely possible. As you can see, I'm cropping the image up and down, left and right, just showcasing the possibilities that are happening here. You click there, zoom in, zoom out. And when you click the done button right there, you can always edit the photo. So once this device is completely developed, everything is going to be secured in, the keyboard is going to be working beautifully, everything is going to be integrated into a really nice singular system. You won't have to pull out the cord, as you see what I'm doing right now. The cord is pulled out from the device. No, it's going to be integrated in there very well. Like I said, this is for proof of concept purposes only. And I was just playing around with keyword buttons, because when app developers are creating these applications, they really don't put in mind, hey, do you have a keyboard in here? More so, hey, are you connecting an actual bigger screen onto here? And right now, I'm going to go ahead and say Udemy. Udemy is one of the better things I've used in life. Their application is actually very solid. As you can see here, I'm learning about CCNA and networking. It's something that's bothered my interest quite some time. And you can always go here and skip the video anytime you want. And you can see here I'm expanding the screen. And bam, you're watching and you're taking notes. Going back, I start to wander a little bit to show you the app drawer a little bit more. I go ahead and open Robinhood to showcase, some people really like unlocking stock. What's nice about here, even if you want to unlock, as you see on the phone right now, I can unlock with my fingerprint. Some applications do that, and it'll prompt you like, hey, unlock with your fingerprint, and you go ahead and just click on the fingerprint sensor on your phone. Looking at Apple, pretty good stocks, pretty solid stocks, 3 months forecast, and all that type of good stuff. Let me show you how it deals with dual applications. Now, it's not the best system out there, not yet at least. So when you open up dual applications, I accidentally went full screen. No, I want to go a little bit smaller. And you double click to drag, and you can see both applications on dual screen working simultaneously. Just another one of the many benefits of this, which I believe that, with the right time and this device, it will challenge developers like, hey, let's go ahead and start making applications oriented for this. UI designers, user interface designers, they're going to be they're going to love this challenge of like, hey, not only we're making a phone application now, we're somewhat making a desktop application. Twitch, I believe, was one of the best applications I've seen integrated for this. They have my library right here, things I follow. So just watching one of them right here. And you're going to see something really interesting. See, the screen seems a little bit slow, blacks out, and bam. I believe that's 60 frames per second right now. And it seems a lot more smoother. than it was before. So the screen is upgrading, and of course, once you have everything integrated for the device, it's going to be a lot smoother. You're not going to have any of these blackouts. And Twitch is a gaming platform for gamers. They can go ahead and stream what they're playing and talk to their audience, as you see. So Hangouts, basically any application on your phone, on your Android device, imagine it being on desktop. I'm going to go ahead and boot one of my favorite games, Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a very competitive game, and it just works beautifully on the device right now. Feels like it's an actual laptop. And as you can see, the mouse cursor is pretty obvious here. The game is loading, and going into it, Hearthstone starts the screen, and you can see the icons pop up and everything. And it's quite an intensive game. It takes a long time to play. Every round's like 20 minutes, so I won't bother you with that. Let's go into a more classical game everybody's a little bit more familiar with, Jetpack. Now Jetpack, I believe an error occurred here, and you'll see in a while. But like I said, this is only a proof of concept that the concept is there. As you can see, it somehow developed that, hey, there's a second screen going on, and that's an issue. And of course, these are things just... What I did here is that I Frankenstein parts, and this is mainly due to the lack of availability of parts in the United States. To get this 3D printed for a general 3D print, as you can see, I cut holes on the side, etc., etc., to try to make it fit the ones I have. It took me around 15 days to get it 3D printed in America, and while in Shenzhen, you can probably walk home with aluminum prototype ready for you by the time dinner. And that's something I really want to press on about the way we view America and how our industry is broken, and if we don't catch on, we're going to fail evidently. Here you go. As you can see, the screen did flip to 60 frames per second, I believe so, and this game played a lot better. However, I still did die. Happens to the best of us. So yes, this is a little bit showcase of what's going on, how it works, etc. Here's my thumbs up of approval. And the best thing is, once you're done, just you still have the navigation keys. What I wanted to mention is that if you're ever in trouble, you always have the navigation keys to help you out. There's my notification center. For example, a button like that screenshot doesn't work, so the app developers we need to work on that. We are in talks as a company of developing our own operating system entirely, not relying on the applications here. It's developing their own skin. That's what they call it. Is a functioning skin for this device, or eventually uploading Linux. Linux will be interesting. Here is a mirroring mode. It just mirrors whatever's on the phone, and unplug the phone, and you're good to go. So thank you for watching. If you are an investor, I really hope, potential investor, I really hope that you liked what you saw. And feel free, if you're a nearby investor, I'd love to have you over test the device yourself. I hope this covered almost everything of the potential of what it might be. I really believe that this product has a lot of potential. Thank you.